This film was just really bad, guys. I just really hated this film, and the fact that I'm about to do this review and tell you guys about this film was just so painful. Let's get to the review. Directed by Adrian Lin, a well-to-do husband who allows his wife to have affairs in order to avoid a divorce becomes a prime suspect in the disappearance of her lovers. The film stars Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas. So before I even get into this review, this director has not made a movie in 20 years. Just soak that in for a bit. 20 years, and he decides to make this pile of crap. And this film, I can just tell you guys, as you've heard in the intro, it's really bad. The film, it has Ben Affleck obviously in it, and I really like him as an actor, but these characters, both of them, really suck. And the reason why they suck is they're just not likable characters. I don't know who in their right mind would let their wife just completely keep cheating on them, allow it, seem to be okay with it, and then get jealous of all the dorky guys that she's sleeping around with and messing around with. And then on top of that, the wife doesn't really care about their child and is a really crappy mother and treats the child like crap. I really can say, out of these two main characters, Ben Affleck, he's a good father, but he's not really a good person. And it's just kind of weird seeing this film. And I did have a little bit intrigue to some of the film, but it really falls flat. It doesn't seem like there's really that much mystery. You kind of know what Ben Affleck is doing, but at the same time, not really knowing why he's okay with these acts that she's doing. And it's really interesting too, because she's sitting there cheating on him, and there is one part in the film where Ben Affleck dances with this woman, and he seems to really enjoy dancing with her, and she kind of teases him in the car and thinking that he's flirting with her and wants to be with her. And I'm thinking, if he does, you're cheating on him anyway. Who cares? So what if he cheats on you? Because you're doing the same damn thing. And that's the kind of stuff in this film. And then also Ana de Armas' character, she's just really kind of rude and annoying. And at times in the film, she doesn't appreciate her daughter. She gets really mad at her daughter for playing a song on Alexa, and just stuff like that throughout the film was just really off-putting for me. The film has a really kind of rinse and repeat formula as she just keeps cheating on her husband and bringing these dorky guys around. He gets jealous. He kind of does things to kind of hint that he killed this person. He mentions that to the first guy that she starts sleeping with. And what's also kind of confusing about this film is he's letting her do all this and they're sleeping together as well. So what is the point of this whole mission of her doing all this? And then you sleep with your husband anyway, but you can cheat on him and it's all good. But at the same time, not all good, because Ben Affleck's character doesn't like it. I just didn't understand what the point of this film was. And as the film keeps going and you kind of learn a little bit about Ben Affleck and these dorky guys that she keeps sleeping with, which there are 3 or 4 in this, and just kind of doing the same thing over and over, you don't really learn much else. You just learn that he's just pretty much a jealous guy. He hates these guys, and not much else to the story. And I thought that by the time we got the wrap up, we would really get an explanation as to why this is all happening and why he's doing what he's doing and why she's doing what she's doing, but we get absolutely nothing. An absolute waste of time. This is probably the most wasted time that I've spent on a movie on Hulu in a while. I cannot name another movie that I've watched on Hulu or even Netflix that I've wasted this much time on than this film. I absolutely hated this film. I absolutely don't really have anything to really say nice about this film. This film is an easy rating. I think you guys already know what I'm going to rate it. I'm going to give this film a 1 out of 5. Completely crappy film. I would never watch this again. I can't recommend it to anybody. And if somebody out there actually likes this film, I actually want to know why. What made you like this film? I'm really genuinely curious in a respectful way. But those are my thoughts on this film. I don't really have anything else to say about this film. You know I hated it. Thank you guys for watching this review, and I'll see you guys on my next review.